What's up, guys? Welcome and welcome back to another video. It's your girl Mia, and I got a little surprise guest for y'all. He over here blushing. We got my boo Tez, my baby daddy, my mans. I know y'all probably like, who is he? He be in the cut, he be in the back, y'all. But yes, this is Santos, my boo of going on 10 years, y'all. 10 years in June. 10 years in June. So I had asked y'all that what questions y'all wanted to know about us. I'm pretty sure I used to show him a lot in my vlogs earlier, but I'm like, he be behind the scenes, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and dive into it. I got a lot of questions, so I'm gonna be dipping into that because I ended up getting questions off of YouTube. Also got questions off of Instagram, so I'm gonna go to my Instagram first. Let me see. So yes, this is Tez. You wanted to say anything to the people?
What up? Just for no reason, you say dum dum dead.
Don't be shy. You know, everybody real cool. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to get to these questions. All right. So I got a slew of questions on Instagram, and then we're gonna jump to the few that is on YouTube. All right, so real quick, let me go get some for my lips because they a little dry. All right, I'm back. Gotta put a little something on it. All right, you ready for this? Is the light too bright in your eyes? You good? All right, it's about to get deep. We about to dive in.
About to get deep.
So we just now came back also from brunch, so we got the itty-itis, okay? So let's go. So somebody said, hold on, let's first get it right. Let's first know how to read it, okay? All right, so the first question, are you married? If so, how long?
No, we're not married yet, but we will be.
No, we're not married yet, but we've been together, like I said, for 9 years so far, but going on 10 in June. When will we see him more in the videos? So somebody want to know, when y'all gonna see Tez more in the videos? Really, Tez be here. It's just, this is my channel, okay? This is my channel. If he wants to be in it, he gonna be in it. But you know what, I said I am gonna include him more in a few more videos because I be seeing all of these couple challenges and all that type of stuff. I'm like, y'all ain't know I had a man? Y'all ain't know I had a man. But it's all good because now y'all know, okay? So that's why we doing this little Q&A, this little couples tizag. But yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and bring him in more into the videos. So probably some more pranks. Who knows? Probably some more pranks. I didn't even did no pranks, but anyway. What do you love most about him? Oh, hold up. What do you love most about him? Or what do you love the most about him? Okay, so it says, what do you love about him the most? What do you love about him the most? I love how genuine Tez is, how much he just loves me. Ever since I met Tez just always just shown me how much he really loves me. And I never really had nobody that just really loves me, you know. And I feel like my aunt always said a man should love you more than you love them almost, but not saying like, you know what I'm saying, but just to like show like a man should really show his love. So Tez, I just love the way he loves me. I love the way that he loves our kids. I love the way that he even loves other kids that's not his kids. Like other kids just always come up to him, just, you know, he's just real good with them. And I just love how like we always like I'm just real rah, you know what I'm saying? But he like is like just all calm or whatever. So like if I'm like want to fly off the handle or my mouth, like he always knows how to bring me down and speak positive. He's always speaking positive. So he always knows how to speak positive into the situation. And then I'd be like, you know what? You might be right. You might be right. So yeah, so that's what I do love about him the most. So it didn't say what he loves about me the most, so we're just gonna go ahead and keep that question about what I love about most about him, okay? It says, when y'all getting married? When?
Soon.
It don't say soon on the clock. It don't say soon on the calendar. There is no March soon 2022. You feel me?
Sooner than later.
Sooner than later. Okay, y'all heard it. We're just gonna leave it as that. We're gonna leave it just like that. Okay, where did y'all meet?
The club.
Outside of the club? No, it was definitely the club. Okay, so in Columbus there was a spot called Visions. It's no longer around, but it's called Visions, and Visions used to go down, okay? Visions used to go all the way down. Don't let it be ladies' night, okay? Stepping out on ladies' night, but this night in particular, it was, he gonna say at the club. So it said where, didn't it? Yeah, so it said where did y'all meet. It don't say when or whatever, but I'm gonna go ahead and dip in the when. So this was Labor Day weekend, no, Memorial Day weekend, 2012. I was out with my homegirls and I was on the dance floor. He came up to me. I'm just like.
This what happened. I was with my boys. She knew one of my homies, but I seen her, you feel me, because we both tall. I'm 6'6", she's 6'3" type thing, you feel me? So she had on these shorts, you feel me? I went over there, and she came up to my homeboy, and I was like, "Who is that?" He told me, and
hold up, I knew these homeboys first. Like I knew who these two homeboys were. Like I knew them for some years.
And then I was like, "Oh, I'm about to get her," you feel me? They doubted me. Now look at us. You feel me? That's what happened.
So yeah, so that's how we met, in the club. That club love. I would have never thought no club love, but okay. Favorite memory with each other.
I don't know if I can really say it, but it was just my favorite memory. Probably on some PG. Probably like I don't know. That's hard. That's a tough one. That's a good question. Probably like going to the Cedar Point and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Like going to Kings Island, Cedar Point, getting those fast passes and just enjoying the roller coasters, going out of town. I would say, I don't know if it's on there, but it's not a favorite memory, but it's just a memory that I will never forget, is when we were about to go out to eat, and he was gonna take me to the seafood spot. And our car, like my car ended up doing a 360 in the middle of the freeway. It's not my, like I said, favorite memory, but this is just a memory because we were together, you know what I'm saying? Like when my car did a 360, and it's like all the cars just stopped all at the same time. So it was like God was like saved us, and like it was like we're supposed to be here. Are we supposed to be together? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we were just in that crazy moment at that time together. And at first I was driving my car, and I was like, I gave him the wheel, let him drive. And so all of a sudden I was like, does my tires seem like it's like shaky or whatever? And then as soon as I said it, like the car did a 360. So really I needed some new tires. So if your tires is bald, baby, you better go get you some new tires for real, because that tire stuff is no joke. So that's like I said, it's not a favorite memory, but that's just a memory that's always gonna be with us, because it's like we was together, right? And then about to be dying, but God saved us, okay? So the next one is story time of how y'all met. So that was the story time, basically how we met, you know, in the club at Visions. He approached me.
I should have seen these shorts.
He said I should have seen these shorts. So was it the shorts just off rip, like right away, or was it my face? Like,
this is what happened. She was talking to my homeboy, and I ain't the type, you know how it is when you with your boy, you feel me? You might wander off, go walk around. I'm the type of nigga play the cut, you feel me? So I walk around. My niggas was ordering stuff at the bar, you feel me? So that's when she had approached me. So when I was walking up, she was walking away. So I saw the shorts first. You feel me? That was the first thing I saw. I was like, damn, you feel me? And like I said, she was tall, so I ain't see her face at first. And then she turned around, and then I'm like, oh shoot, who was that? You feel me? My dude told me. I walked up on her, you feel me? And first she was looking me up and down, like, And then I was just, you know.
Like, are you up and down like doing what? Like, hey, or like?
You looked me up and down first like you was like checking me out, seeing.
I did step back. Now that I recall, I did. I was being like goofy, silly, whatever. I was like.
And you feel me? She like what she saw basically. You feel me? And that was it. It was over. Out in her ear, yap da da da. You feel me? She was okay.
Yeah, da da da.
Here you go. You feel me?
Okay. Tell each other's favorite food. Well, back in the day, Ted used to love like pork, but now we don't eat pork anymore. But he's like love pork, so it'd be like bacon, all that type of stuff. But now, his favorite food. Food like, would French toast be a favorite food?
That's probably like
breakfast. Favorite breakfast food. Favorite breakfast food is for sure French toast with fruits and probably some turkey bacon or whatever. But turkey bacon ain't really needed, but definitely French toast. For lunchtime, Chick-fil-A. Or some homemade Mia subs, okay? For dinner, favorite food. Let me see, cause Tennessee. What's your favorite food? Let me see if I get it right. This would definitely be one of those
I got
challenges.
2 of them on mine. I'm gonna see.
For me? Or for
it ain't
your,
necessarily something that you necessarily make. You don't really make neither one.
I don't make these. Okay.
I got my favorite foods, like my favorite 2 dinners. Period. That's what I'm thinking about.
Okay, favorite 2 dinners.
Really,
okay, Johnny Marzetti.
That's one of yours. Yeah.
That ain't one of mine.
That is.
Oh, like for
that's
what
one
I
of
make?
my favorite like dinners.
That I make.
Like just like in life, like from like nostalgic purposes. You know what I mean?
Okay. So favorite dinners. Okay, so definitely.
You gotta think about what I get when I.
Okay, I definitely know General Tso's.
That's probably my favorite That's my favorite Chinese food.
Okay, so favorite food. Your favorite food?
What I get when I go out?
Chicken.
Nah, not to those types of places. Like if it's a sit down place.
Oh, like a sit down place.
Or if it's like a soul food spot.
Barbecue?
If they got it on the menu.
Oh. Turkey ribs.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one.
All right, and you said there was another one of yours?
Yeah.
That's a food.
Yeah.
Is it a vegetable or meat?
Meat.
It's a meat.
And I'll be driving for it too. I'll be driving far for it.
Lamb chops.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so what's mine?
Steak. I know a steak is one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, probably lobster. I mean, one of them crab boil.
Seafood boils?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. For sure. What is your favorite thing to do together? Just chill. Just chill. No, really, we just be chilling for real. That's what we really do. What, travel when we do, like, we've only really been in Atlanta together, but we're gonna do more traveling.
We travel, but we only been going to Atlanta.
Yeah.
So we're gonna expand the horizons in regards to traveling.
Traveling is always fun. I be getting tethered to spots that he'll never normally go to. He's like, come on, let's go. But yeah, we really just be chilling. We really don't do much. Going out to eat. I love going out to eat. Like, that's the only thing, really, just anything. Like, I just love to go out to eat. So if you're gonna take me to a different restaurant I ain't never been, that's really good, then that would be like one of our favorite things to do. I think last year though, my absolute favorite thing to do with Tez was riding scooters. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't get to do it a lot because of the kids, but
yeah,
you know.
riding scooters. Any more children?
I want a boy.
Listen and listen well.
Boy.
I'm fine with the two that we have, okay? Especially with the age limit that I am, you know, I'm fine with the two. But if Tez makes me his wife, then he can get another child out of me. But if that comes no time soon, and I'm about to be another year next year, we're gonna go ahead and call it just the two that we have, okay? What is your favorite thing about each other? So this was, I already said what mine was, so this was not included with him. So go ahead and tell me what's your favorite thing about me.
My favorite thing about you is the way you make me feel. Like, I'm real. Like, you feel me? Like, I feel comfortable. I feel relaxed. I feel like loved. I feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is where I'm supposed to be. Is with you. And like, don't make me cry.
Cause my eyes gotta get a little watery, okay? But no, I appreciate that. I get it. Who's more romantic?
Me.
Yeah. Tez is definitely more romantic because I'm starting to get like a little softer, but I was always more on the hardcore side, you know, like no PBA. Like he was more into the PBA, and then he had to bring it down because I was like,
it's PDA.
PDA. What I say, PBA? Peanut butter and apples.
I wonder what you was talking about.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, so yes, Ted's more romantic when it comes to that. So let me see on my YouTube what questions we had. So I guess this one is for me. How do I balance being a mom, business owner, and a creator content for YouTube? I just got a lot of energy for real. And I got, I don't know. I just do it, you know. I just keep it going. I just got a lot of energy when it comes towards being a mom first, taking care of business for her natural and at work. And I just pick up the camera when I be ready to record, you know. And it's like I don't stress out about nothing. Like I don't try to get myself overwhelmed or nothing like that, because I feel like once you get yourself overwhelmed, that's when you can't keep going or whatever. So I just be like, I'll get to that comment later, I'll get to doing this and that, but I just make sure like priorities is done first, and then once the priorities is done, everything followed through. And then once I be doing that, it's like it just be flowing and going. Do you want any more kids? We already answered that. If so, how many? So yeah, so we was to have another one, just be one more, so 3. I always said I wanted 4 kids, but 3 is fine. Really 2 is just enough.
We could do 4, you feel me? If we had 2 more boys, that'd be dope, you feel me?
Does he not know how old I am?
Janet Jackson just had some kids.
That's Janet Jackson and her money.
We can catch up.
We can't catch up to Janet Jackson.
You can, you gotta believe. She gotta believe.
Yeah.
Hey, subscribe. You feel me?
You all heard him.
So
He said that, but yeah, okay, yeah. How often do you guys do a date night? So I feel like we do a date night a lot, because Gamma, she watches the kids every other weekend. So like 2 nights out the month, she'll have the girls. So one of those nights or both of those nights, we'll plan on doing something. So I feel like every month we have a date night. And then even if we don't have nothing, like we still try to do something at home.
Yeah.
Are you guys from the same state? Yes. OH!
I-O.
Nah. Rewind that. OH!
I-O.
You better act like you from Ohio. You better rap OH. Okay, there we go. Just a little bit better. What's your most memorable moments as a child? So I guess this would be for me. What's your favorite, or both of us? We could actually do both. So what's your most memorable moments as a child? My most memorable moments as a child is just going over to my grandmother's house, spending the night with my grandmother, and then just being able to move with my grandmother. That was just the highlight of my life, for real. How often do you guys? Oh, hold up. What's your favorite? Oh. Go ahead.
Mine is chilling with my cousins, you feel me? Basketball tournaments, you feel me? Playing basketball, Whoopings. I used to get my little ass whooped. My dad used to whoop my ass, boy. I be like, you feel me? But it's all good. You feel me? What else? Shoot. You feel me? Really just playing basketball. That was probably like one of my favorite little childhood memories, hooping in front of like crowds. You know what I mean?
Okay. What's your favorite sport growing up?
Basketball.
Basketball. I am a Columbus All-Star. I
wasn't a Columbus All-Star,
okay.
but it's just because of the time period that I went to Columbus Public Schools. I transferred from Groveport to, you feel me?
Okay. All right. What's your favorite saying of all time?
Saying? Saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. What's my favorite saying?
Of all time.
I guess what up? I guess. I ain't never thought about that, but I guess I say what up the most out of my life.
I guess mine will be yo. The reason why mine is yo, you gotta sound like you're from New York, because back in the day, I used to always watch a lot of...
Please don't be offended by her New York accent, people from New York. Forgive her. She don't know nobody from New York.
I don't, but I used to watch a lot of like YouTube films, like little short films from a lot of people from New York who created like these little short films or whatever. They were like, yo, so that one. Let's see. Okay, so what was your first date and how were you asked on this date? So our first date was at ice cream parlor. I asked him, he hit me up.
It wasn't ice cream parlor. We went to Dairy Queen.
That's the what?
What
is Dairy Queen though?
You said ice cream parlor like that's the name of the establishment.
No, it's Dairy Queen, but it's an ice cream parlor though.
It was Dairy Queen. You feel me? So I called her, picked her up, you feel me? She wanted a slushie in a little cone or whatever.
Alright, so we're back. I had to end up switching out my SD card. Anyway, so yeah, so our first date was at Dairy Queen, he says, but ice cream parlor, Dairy Queen, he said potato, I say potato, but yeah, so he ended up hitting me up and bam. How long have y'all known each other? Like I said, yeah, going on 10 years. Who's taller? Tess.
I am.
He's 6'6", 6'3". And then when I be having my heels on, I be like 6'7". Like, no, you sit down. I say, nah.
Her feet start hurting, so it get back to how it's supposed to be. You feel me?
So how do y'all manage date night with kids? Like I said, every other weekend the girls are with Gemma, so we can have a date night then.
Yeah, shout out to my mom.
Shout out for sure.
Big,
when I say for sure,
big support. I
can't even imagine like what life would be like having kids, not having Gemma in our life. You feel me? Just because I don't have to worry about daycare, and I know like the stresses of daycare, like just me having to even send my child to daycare, not even the fees, just like sending them to daycare, you know, like where children are always getting codes and stuff, like that's just crazy. But she's just a blessing, you know. And then with her wanting to keep the girls every other weekend, like it's not me, like I don't never like say, Mom, can you keep the girls, unless like I'm going out of town or something like that. But like for her to like just to always be like, yeah, I just want to see them, I miss them, like what grandmothers is like that today? None. None. Who's more romantic? Like I said, that was already answered. How do you navigate disagreements?
Wine. It's like, nah. Nah, we just compromise, you feel me? You gotta talk. Patient.
Communication is key, but like I just now started to really start communicating. Like he tries to communicate like by asking what's wrong, but I used to always like try to just hold it in and let it solve itself for until I'm not mad no more or whatever. But that's just not the way to go about it. You gotta talk.
Yeah, her lips disappear. If y'all ever catch a blog or whatever, y'all ever go back to one of her videos and y'all don't see her lips, she mad.
He talking about like my lips like this.
Or like this too. If y'all feel like going back, check out her lips. Says everything.
Alright, so we got 2 more questions. This question is really for me. What inspired you to start your YouTube? So basically just what inspired me was just to have those memories for my kids, or just for people to go back on. Really, like, even people who kept on like telling me that I needed to start a YouTube because I was so funny. And I was just like, nah. And then like once I became a mom, like just wanted to have like just those memories that my kids could go back on, because I always wish that I had like at least some video footage of my mom, you know, like at least to actually hear her talk, or like to see her walk, or just something of that nature, you know what I'm saying? See how she interacts with people, just anything, like just to have that actual moment of her where it could like keep replaying instead of people saying this or me seeing pictures. I mean, it was cool, but videos are what much better. So that's what inspired me, in case something was to ever happen to me, like my girls could always go back to see how their mom was and how we were together.
Let me chime in too. I hear you too. But this is just my opinion. I feel like we had something to do with it too. Shout out to the gang, you feel me? Because we had a podcast, right? And I feel like her seeing us do what we was doing also made her like feel like she could do it too. Like, I felt like it was like kind of like encouraging, inspiring kind of. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I feel like I'm right. I felt like we had a little bit of influence for her to be like, all right, they doing that, I could do that too. You feel me? But you know.
And then last question, who was interested first?
Me.
Him.
Y'all just heard.
That's how it should be, for real. Like, I'm never that type of person to go and approach a dude. I don't care how fine he is. Like, I'm not approaching nobody. I'm not talking to nobody, okay? They gotta come to me.
Let me put y'all on game though, too, though. You feel me? Because at first she wasn't really rocking with you like that. She was, but like, you know what I'm saying? Always something different. You feel me? Real talk. But you feel me? It's just.
You're absolutely right, because I am older than Tiz by 4 years, all right? So it was just, you know, like, who was this young boy? Because he was what, 24? I was 27.
And bull clean up nice too, look.
Or you was 23. Yeah, I was 20.
She seen me in the club and I was straight, you feel me? I was cool.
I think it was 23, about to turn 24. That's what it was.
Yeah, and then when we went on a date, you feel me? I just pulled up in some shorts and t-shirt type thing. You feel me? So she was like, type.
Because I'm the type that always dresses up. Like, no matter, like, that's till this day still. Like, for my birthday, I'm dressing up. Tiz is dressing in what he wants to wear. He's not thinking about really dressing up in like no dress shoes, slacks, button up, stuff like that. But then, like, you feel me? When I hopped out on her though, she was like, "Oh, okay." You feel me? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's just how it was. You know what I mean? But yeah, it took some time for us to get to this point. You feel me? It took a lot of patience, a lot of compromise. A lot of understanding, you feel me? Yes, but, yes. It's cool, you know. Everything is an experience that you're supposed to grow from, whether it's positive or negative or whatever the case may be. But you know, when things happen, you feel me? If you really love somebody, you're supposed to stick with them. So that's how we got to where we at, and you know, things are good. They are. Thank God. They are good, because honestly, not trying to keep this video still going, but I'm grateful and thankful for Tiz, especially being the father of my children. I couldn't imagine having another baby daddy. I just couldn't, okay? I just couldn't imagine. So God is good for blessing me with Tiz, and for allowing Tiz to just have so much patience with me, because I'm not an easy person. I'm an easy person now, but before I was not easy before, just because I went from a 0 to 100 real quick. And I think I go from 0 to 50 now. So I just am glad that he gave me patience and had patience with me through all I took him through. But I appreciate you guys. Did you want to say anything else before we wrap this video up? Nah, shout out to Beth.
Shout out Capri.
Shout out to my Bailey Boo and my Capri. They'll be home soon. So this was a weekend that we actually had off, so we was like, let's go ahead and get this video out Valentine's Day weekend. So y'all, this video will be dropping on Valentine's Day. So I appreciate you guys tapping in, rocking and rolling with us. If y'all want to see more videos, more questionnaires, go ahead and drop that in comments. Let us know if y'all still got more questions or whatever. We'll be happy to do a part 2. Did you enjoy yourself on Me and Chanel TV?
Yeah.
Good. So I'm gonna make sure that we bring Tez back since y'all want to see more of Tez. We'll probably come with y'all with some challenges, whatever like that. But make sure you smash that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. And like I said, go ahead and drop them comments. And we're gonna catch y'all in the next questionnaire, couples tag, challenge. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna definitely catch y'all in the next bleedy vlog. Alright guys, bye! And happy Valentine's Day to the singles and the loved ones, or the couples, or whatever. Happy Valentine's Day to y'all. Bye.